just gonna be chilling. And I got another little story for you guys. So, get ready, grab some popcorn, and we'll do a little chit-chat and story time. Also, I've got a plushie. It's another Kirby. I'm squishing his face. Hold on. Isn't he cute? I don't know why he looks like this, but we got it when we went to the Nintendo store in New York City a couple years ago. And I like it a lot. So, I also have, you can't see him, but it's a giant Pepe. Father Pepe. I have a little one too, which I think you guys have seen. But today is not all about plushies. It's about a story. And I think this story is another fun one to tell. Simple, but fun. So, this story is from when I was just a little monster. At the house that I grew up in, we had a shed. And this shed was, well, I'm trying to think. The shed was there when my parents bought the house. And it was very old. My parents thought it was a nice addition to the property, but it was also a bit far away from the house itself. And, they decided they would store all of our junk in it, from old toys to used and retired pots and pans. I also think my dad had a moped that he put in there. Yeah, and a bunch of old TVs and computer monitors. And, as a kid, I loved to play outside. So, me and my friend, who is now my roommate, yeah, I know, we grew up together, and, that's kind of why we live together now. And, we've been on a lot of adventures, so he's in a lot of these stories. But anyway, I had to include him. Anyway, we like to play outside, but we also like to play in the shed. So, it was full of interesting things, and, we used to build forts out of blankets and an old bed frame that was in there. Yeah, this was a big shed. And, my parents didn't really know that we played in there. And, and that's kind of how we liked it. I mean, your parents don't know where you go. It's like a secret fortress. Anyway, one day, we were playing in the shed on our bed frame, and I saw a box, and the box said Halloween costumes on it, so I thought it would be fun to get them and see if there were any funny things we could wear in it. And so I climbed to the top was no way to open it from the inside. That's the best way I can describe it. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I guess that's it. Anyway, so a box hit the latch, and the door closed, with us inside. And well, we had no idea what we had done until my friend realized that the door had closed completely. And we heard a click, 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 click. A clicking sound. So, we ran over, and we banged on the door and screamed, but my parents were inside, and we were nowhere near the house. So, I'll cut it short by saying we were in there for, I don't know, trying to think, probably like 4.5 hours, something like that, before my mom finally realized that we hadn't come inside in a while and went outside. And we heard someone coming around the corner, and we screamed and banged on the door till she heard us and came rushing over. After we were rescued, my mother made us promise to never play in the shed again. We totally did, but a lot less. And, well, I don't know. We were so thirsty and tired. We actually tried to use an old saw to cut a hole in the wall. And, well, that didn't go so well. We barely made a dent, and my dad was mad that there were scratches on the wall now. But we were kids. I don't know. Anyway, the worst was that my friend had to pee so bad, and neither one of us wanted to go in front of each other, so we just held it in for hours. But it was an adventure, and it was hard trying to, well, it was fun and hard trying to figure out how to escape. But that's just one little story from my childhood. I hope you like that. And, I mean, there were a couple other things we tried. We tried climbing up more boxes to get out the roof, but there was no opening, so I don't know why we even tried that. We thought we might die in there. But anyway, it was fun. Now that I look back on it, at the time it was a little scary. Have you guys ever had strange adventures like that before? You know, childhood memories and stories. I feel like we've all done stuff as children that, I mean, that wasn't overly smart, but was fun nonetheless. Interesting. No, I didn't hear you, but I'm glad you think you can talk to me. That's a good thing. Anyway, share in the comments below. Also, I don't know where we'll be by the time this video comes out, but we're getting mighty close to 3,000 subscribers. Yeah! So, if you're new, hit that like button and also subscribe. I also wanted to say to say to you guys that I have recently hit a new area in my channel. Well, a new era, I should say. I have officially been partnered with YouTube. Yeah, very exciting. But I'm trying to maneuver the whole ad thing because I don't want ads on my videos in the middle of my videos. I don't want you guys to be bombarded either, but I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Of course, it's nice to have funding for my videos because I want to keep buying props and stuff. So, it's cool, but it's new territory for me. So, please have patience. Anyway, I love you all, and I hope you have a good night. Sleep well, my friends. I wish my light would turn back on. It's kind of spooky in here now. Okay, well, good night. I know a monster is not supposed to be afraid of monsters, but it's really dark in here now. Okay, good night for real. Okay, I cannot sleep without my light on.